Hey, appreciate y'all for showing up. We are also live, y'all, just so you know, we're live on all my platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Kick, and YouTube are the main platforms. So if y'all want to come over and I stream Monday through Friday on those platforms, a couple days in a week, I'll go live on the other socials, but make sure you're connected on Kick and YouTube. The info is right above my head on those links. So make sure you follow and check out the content that's over there. And with that being said, I'm not going to hold y'all. Today, we're going to ask this important question. What is that important question, you're wondering? I'm glad you asked. Well, let's take a look here. Today, we're going to ask this simple question. Do women prefer condoms or no condoms? Welcome to the stream. Let's jump right into this one.
What's better, smashing with or without a condom?
With a condom?
Without.
Would I have to use one?
No.
Yo, let's keep it a buck. All right. Those things, while they serve a purpose, God, they get in the way, don't they? You know, like, can you even, does it even count as like putting up a body? Because if you got something blocking you from the meat on meat, bro, that meat on meat action, that's to me when it really counts. If you use a rubber, I don't think it counts. I don't think it really counts. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Yo, if it's your first time here, you're probably like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? Yeah, welcome. Welcome. We ain't holding back.
What is your name?
Looper, what's up?
Mozzie.
Stevie. Izzy. Avery.
Felix,
What's better, smashing with or without a condom?
With a condom?
With a condom's better?
Yeah.
Really?
She capping. It's one thing to say you acknowledge that, like, yo, I know it's better, you know, it's safer to use one, but come on. Do you really? Hey, chat, right now, all right? Right now. By the way, Swig said meat on meat is wild. When I say meat on meat, I'm not talking about two-man meat, bro. I'm talking about meat on the taco meat, bro. Stay with me, okay? Hey, chat, let me ask y'all right now. Keep it a buck, all right? Put a 1 in chat if you like it, if you prefer it to be raw. And put a 2 in chat if you prefer to use a rubber. Keep it a buck. Right now, run it off. Go. 1s or 2s? 1s or 2s? 1s. Look at all the 1s. Look at all the 1s across the board. Exactly my point. Exactly my point.
Have you ever done it without one?
Yeah, I got 2 baby daddies.
Oh!
Yeah, definitely use the condom. You know what?
Wait a minute. Damn. Oh. You know, one thing I've learned is that while many people will know in their brain, I should use a condom, especially if you're doing on some fling, if you just do like a random hookup, if it's just a very flingy kind of a situation, one-nighters, little flings, you know, because you're not going to be with this person presumably for a long period of time, you want to be safe, right? One thing that I have learned over time is most people, and women too, will be like, gotta use rubber, gotta strap up. But let me tell you that in the heat of the moment, few women will remember to keep that in play, and they just be like, put it in already. Like, wait. You know what I'm saying? In the heat of the moment, hey fellas, if you're doing all the things you need to do to get her completely turned on, more times than not, she's gonna forget about that whole condom stipulation. And next thing you know, it's meat in meat, okay? Stay with me, and it's going down.
I'm gonna send you some just to make sure another third one don't come on the way. Well, it must have been a pretty good experience if you had 2, because he didn't pull out.
Yeah, he didn't pull out because I got that good wop.
Oh, it's like,
Yeah, it's like,
oh, Lord. Okay.
Would you do it again?
What's better, smashing with or without a condom?
Oh, wait. I'm reading everyone's comments right now. Y'all are hilarious. Keep it coming.
Without. Yeah.
We know the truth. We can be honest out here.
There we go. Hey.
Without. That's a hard question because
Keep it honest.
I haven't had a lot of condoms.
Oh, okay. So you used to just raw dogging, going crazy.
Yeah.
So in your experience smashing with a condom, was it worse or was it better?
It's
Condom
bad.
is worse.
Yo, let's keep it a buck, y'all. There is something so profoundly disgusting about when you have a rubber on and it get that smell. The latex gets that smell because you got the bodily fluids, and now it smells like a Firestone tire that's been skid. You know, like when they skid the tires, and you just smell that rubbery smell. You know what I'm saying? Like this, and again, it's guys. Use one, all right? Use one, you know, that or unless your pullout game is A+. Some of y'all just got weak pullout game, okay? If that's you, just be honest with yourself and just strap up. You don't want the baby mama problems. You don't want them. You know what I'm saying? What's up, King?
With the condom because we don't want STDs, baby.
Oh, and
we don't want babies. We're not into that.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep the skinny look as long as I can.
Okay. So now that we're
Plot twist, next week she got knocked up, I bet.
done lying, what feels better?
No condom feels better, but it's you're getting an STD test before.
Oh, if you provided proof.
If we provided proof, you know, someone we trust, better safe than sorry.
Type shit.
Hey, real talk though, that needs to be more than anything. I think that needs to be normalized, y'all. Hey, keep it a buck, all right? Because when we do streams, we keep it all the way a buck, right? How many of y'all put a 1 in the chat? Be honest. Put a 1 in the chat if you've had a HIV STD test in the last 6 months. Put a 2 if you have not. Be honest. I'm not going to judge you, but I just want to I just want to get a sense, and maybe you can, you know, be honest. Okay, I see some 2s. I appreciate the honesty. If you have not done one in over 6 months, put a 2. If you've had one in the last 6 months, HIV STD check, put a 1. So some 1s, some 2s, a lot more 2s. 2s because you've had the same peen for 5 years. Well, you're married, so that's different. 2, imagine being married and you're still getting STD checks. Like something ain't right in that relationship. 2s, okay. So look, a lot of y'all haven't had one in the last 6 months, and if you have been having sex in the last 6 months, you should stay on top of that. You know what I'm saying? It almost should be like a standard thing. If you're gonna go get with someone, you should just be like, yo, here's my joint, here's your joint, and let's alleviate that potential from that or mitigate that as much as possible. You know what I mean?
Type shit.
We need to move Lonzo.
Why is it better?
I mean, for the obvious reasons,
Feel better?
Yeah.
Feels better?
Feels better. Okay. So hell,
She kind of bad.
I don't care. You don't
Josh,
touch
you thank
me.
you for the gift.
Anyway, what would you rate me on a scale of 1 to 10?
Got nice shoes
Wearing
on.
J's,
All black.
All black.
Classic.
work attire.
I'm gonna say like a 7.5. I feel like we could get the curls a little juicier. You know?
Oh, okay, look. I'm not light skinned. My curls don't go that deep. Mine are tight.
We could put some oils, make her look a little shiny in there.
A little shinier?
Right.
Okay. You work on my hair?
I like the curl look.
You work on my hair?
Yeah, just for you.
Just for me? Okay, okay. What would you rate me on a scale of 1 to 10?
I give you 7.5.
7.5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, I promise, I think 7.5 got to be eliminated from the scaling chart because it is the default everyone goes to play it safe. It's kind of like, it's like a cop out. They need to remove 7 from a 7 to 8 and take 7 out the equation. It's such a cop out.
I would say the same thing.
Same thing?
Yeah. So let's say I took you on a date. It was like the best date of your life, like 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Would I have to use one?
To use what?
A condom.
Of course.
Wow. Why?
I'm not having no more kids.
My pullout game is amazing. Plus I shoot blanks, so we're good.
Actually, I shoot blanks. I shoot blanks. I'm good. Hey, boys, I'm telling you, get that snip, and you really don't got to worry about at least there's 2, when it comes to having sex, there's 2 things you have to worry about. Obviously, pregnancy and STDs. Hey, one of them is out the equation for me, for sure. Ain't never going to be an issue. We're good. We are good.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So condom, you got to use condom?
Yeah.
It'll still be good for you though, I promise.
I don't know if I want to do it with you though.
Why not?
Because no.
Okay. We're gonna cut that part out.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Would I have to use a condom?
Absolutely.
Even if I showed you proof?
It would have to be like 24 hours before.
That could be arranged.
I don't know what you be doing, bro. You're out here interviewing every girl in the street.
That don't mean
But you asked them all this question.
not this question.
Cap.
Okay.
Would I have to use one?
No.
No?
Yo.
Oh my God.
She with
okay,
it.
it's happening. Everybody
She with it.
What's your favorite food?
Cute,
This is
thank
gonna
you.
sound weird, but broccoli.
What the hell did you just say?
What?
So good.
Nah, hey. Can we all agree that broccoli's is probably the most fireest vegetable? Broccoli with some butter, steamed to perfection, bro. Come on, what vegetable is better than broccoli, y'all? I'm waiting. I'm ready to debate. You know what? Forget everything else we're gonna watch today. Now the whole premise of tonight's live stream is to debate what's the better vegetable. Broccoli's fire. Exactly. Brussels, yo, I'm about to boot you out of my IG chat, bro. You're tripping. Broccoli with soy sauce, cauliflower. I mean, cauliflower's right there with broccoli. I mean, one's green, one's white. But I think cauliflower is actually has a little bit more health benefits than broccoli. But broccoli with cheese, broccoli with butter. Yeah, you could put broccoli with like a little seasoning on it. You know, like, bro, broccoli is all right. Asparagus. No, here's why. Damn. Someone remind me in my kick chat. I need to come up with a vegetable tier list. We're gonna do it this week. Looper, that's your job. Remind me. Let me just say this about asparagus. Asparagus is great. Asparagus is great until you got to go pee. Bro, you can't tell me that you'll be having the worst smelling pee after you eat broccoli. That thing is atrocious. All right, let's continue with this.
She said are you like vegan or something?
No, I eat so much meat, but
I bet
She
she
eat
does.
meat.
like broccoli in my air fryer with some salt.
I can do that. We're gonna go on a broccoli day.
Bet.
And then we're just gonna raw dog and have a good time.
Yeah,
What's up, Westside?
Would you say you're a professional raw dogger?
maybe not. Yeah, no. Body count's only 3.
Okay. You're an amateur raw dog.
Bro, professional, expert level, bro. Like, I have been the self-proclaimed pull-out king for the longest time. If I were to create an OnlyFans, my OnlyFans would be pull-out king. It'd be great. It'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Anna, we'll make it 4, and then we'll up your status to like semi-pro. Raw
Cabbage.
dogger.
What's up, Rez?
Bet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still wear condoms.
Even if I took you on like the best date of your life,
Yeah, no, condom.
no, you were using a condom.
Yeah.
Even if I gave you a recent test.
Yep.
Okay, that'll work. Well, we can work with that.
My life at risk for you.
Would I have to use one?
Bro, you know, adult stars, they do their test like every 2 weeks. Someone talking about you need to have one like every day is weird.
Depends how the date goes.
It was the best date ever.
Then if I say yes, then yeah.
So there's a possibility I wouldn't have to use one.
Yeah. Possibility is there.
Possibility is there. What's like the percentage?
If it was the best date of my life, 80-20.
I'll take those odds. You said that you prefer it without a condom. So would I have to use one?
No.
I won't bring one regardless. We'll just go straight with it.
Raw?
Yeah, raw. We're raw dogging.
Okay, good.
I got bricked. I'm rock.
Thank you.
Hey, yo! Hold on, let me put the glasses on. You know we out here in Scottsdale with my boy right here.
They were in Arizona. They must be ASU.
Shake that ass.
Shake that!
Hey, IG, they said, are you still a vegan if you eat, yeah, you're funny. Oh man, Moon, if you make an OF account, I'll support you. No, shut up. Yo, that's wild, Bussy, Gussie, dig.
She's not married yet.
Guess what? My friend right here, look at her. She gorgeous as hell. And her friend right here.
Thanks.
Hey, that's the thing. That's a 2-man mission right here. Hey, guess what? I'm Steph Curry. My boy right here, Clay. Hey. Who? Hey, you look beautiful. You know that? Hey, where you from?
I just know, just by her facial expression, and look how close he is, I just know his breath stank. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is probably one of women's biggest gripes. When a man gets in a woman's face like this, it's always the homie that got the worst breath, bro. Always the bro. And look, all my years in the clubs DJing, it's always the dude that comes up, gets all in my face to make a song request, or what's it like, hey, yo, I got a song you can play on your radio show, da da da. They had the worst breath. So ladies, I empathize with you, the dilemma and that tragedy you gotta deal with of men with tart ass breath in your face like this. What's up, girl? You know, you just smelling all of that. I get it. I feel for you. Dragon breath. It's not even dragon breath, bro. It's the next level stink.
LA.
LA? Hey, look. I got some.
Yeah, would you give my man a kiss on the cheek?
Hey, look, no. I don't need no kiss.
Ever.
Hey, look. Let me carry you in your back like a number 10, like Messi. You dig?
I don't get that. I don't get it.
You don't get it? Messi
He ain't gonna understand. Oh, this guy is dumb. He just what a L that was. Most women don't understand soccer, let alone football. So you're gonna hit her with a Messi joke, went right over her head.
the number 10 on his back. Lionel
What's
Messi.
up, Warren?
Okay.
Oh,
Fluffy, thank you.
Brother, this guy stinks.
A soccer player. He wore number 10.
Like you're gonna literally carry me?
Ah.
I don't get it. She
Hey, all I know is y'all. Hey, this little area right here. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see the little look where her little belt is, right? See her belly button. You see that little pudge of the belly right there that women had that little pudge. I don't know what it's called. It's not fupa. It's just a little bit of that lower belly. And that thing pops out like that. I know it. I'm not the only guy that finds that sexy. You know what I mean? Just that little pudge right there. It's just enough you can grab on it when. Never mind. I don't want to get too deep into that.
She don't get it. She don't get it. She don't get the reference. I don't know what that was.
Michael, thank you for the gifts, bro.
Okay.
I don't know what any of this means.
I'll start from the top. So you are going to be rich.
Okay.
Okay. You're going to get married 3 times.
3 times.
3.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
What?
That's not gonna work for me.
You're actually really extremely healthy. You're gonna have a very healthy life. So that's great. But what I was about, let me tell you,
This little line right here.
you're gonna have 4 kids.
4
This
kids.
is 4 babies and maybe a 5th one, but it looks like it's gonna be a girl, boy, girl, and a girl.
Noted.
Oh, no money for you.
No money for you.
No, just like average, like just normal. You're gonna be okay.
I don't think she knows who I am, chat.
What's like the craziest thing that you guys have asked each other to do?
I think the craziest thing was me just sucking her toes, bro.
Are you a top?
Yep. I'm a toe.
He wasn't. I made him a toe man.
I hit it.
Made him a toe
I got
man.
my toes
I
done.
did it one time. Yep.
Wow, you did it one time. You like,
Yeah.
start to repeat it.
Yeah.
Damn.
But it's cool though. I look like it.
I don't feel
Okay.
like nothing he asked me was crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't feel like you asked me anything super
Yeah,
crazy.
no.
Has he ever asked you to peg him?
What is that?
When you get a strap on it and
No, he never asked me. This is my nigga.
That would be crazy as hell.
there's a lot of people out here that like it, so I'm just
Yeah,
asking.
no.
Me, I don't.
That nigga Will Smith like that shit.
Nah,
Oh,
Will
yeah.
Will taking more strays.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Oh, that's so bad. Will can't not take shots right now. You know what I'm saying? It's called a FOPA. What's the FOPA, y'all? Run that down. What's a FOPA?
I mean, you know, I gotta I don't even know your middle name, your last name. I don't know your son. I don't know nothing about you.
You want my social security, my credit card number?
Yes, I need that social. Like,
Get gangbanged or not?
no, never that.
What?
A few moments later.
Let me get your Instagram. We'll get some food and we'll go from there.
Is this what you do with every girl?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You're probably like the 5th one tonight.
At least you're an honest man.
But I haven't put my in any of them.
How many girls do you get the Instagram? You text them, they never text you back.
None.
My nigga.
All right, that was an interesting one. I no secret here that we knew that was going to be the case. Everyone prefers not to use a rubber if you don't have to use one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Iswell TV on YouTube. You want to check them out for more of this stuff. ISW TV. And yeah, there's that one. All right. Y'all still with me? Keep my wife's strap on out your mouth. Y'all chill, man. Chill. Yo, Mike, thank you for all the gifts, man. I appreciate that. Just discovered your page. I literally watched every video. Man, I feel bad for your lungs. I'm sure you're over there in tears. I appreciate the love, D. Welcome. All right, we ready for the next one? You guys with me? All right, y'all. We're back with another video from It's Complicated channel. Make sure you check them out on YouTube. Sub to their channel. Got some good street interview videos. This one is Age of Chivalry. Let's see what this is all about.
Can you define chivalry?
Chivalry is being honorable and passionate and caring for others and stating by your beliefs no matter what.
Oh, are they LARPing? Bro, are they LARPing? Is that what this is? Oh, this is going to be interesting to hear LARPers' takes on all that. Thank you guys for the gifts on TikTok. You guys control the lights when that goes off. Thank you.
Chivalry, I'll say, is to show respect. 90% of the time, stereotypes say it's towards a female. But I'm going to say,
I can't define chivalry, but what it means to me is old-fashioned rules that men would follow to be a partner to women.
Chivalry is more along the lines of being that knight in shining armor and finding people and treating them right.
Wait, is he really interviewing in character? Yo, where is this? I should do a live stream from a LARPing convention. This gotta be, it'd probably be lit. It's probably a good time. They said Gen Z doesn't know what chivalry is. Yeah. There's a lot that Gen Z don't know. There's a lot that they don't know.
And then manners is just something you're supposed to have every day.
Manners are just everyone getting along in society. Chivalry is you actively doing something for someone else. It's a step above manners, I would say.
Is chivalry dead?
Chivalry's dying.
I mean, I still hold open the door for people.
Why do men court women, but women don't court men?
Oh, that's a good question, mate. In theory, women are supposed to be the prize.
Would you consider chivalry to be a female privilege?
I do.
Why?
Well, we can't ask for it, because if we do, we're the bad guys.
If chivalry is just about being polite, wouldn't it be polite for women to do all those same things for men?
I couldn't agree more.
Yo, I can't get over Captain Boneface over here. I can't get over this, guy's hilarious. Oh, this is a Captain's Cove in Florida? No way. They said Davy Jones is wildin'. Yo, for real. Yo, Killer Croc, what's up, bro? Welcome. Oh, man. Let's go LARPing? I don't know. I would do it only for the content. I couldn't take it seriously, though. And so I come from like a GTA roleplay, and I always have these characters. I would literally, I could do this all day. I can play a character. I would go and just be a character and just wild out.
Chivalry is just about being polite, wouldn't it be?
But these people here, you could tell that this is like a way of life. I could never do that. I could go and just have some fun and like live stream it and do it like that for content, but this is different for them. This is different. Like this is a whole, like the guy that was in there with the horns on his head, like that man lives that lifestyle.
Polite for women to do all those same things for men.
Yeah. But as a society, we've decided it's the other way around.
Is it possible for chivalry and equality to coexist?
Yes and no.
Well, wouldn't that be a contradiction?
100%.
That doesn't really make any sense, to be honest.
Right.
If you're fighting for equality and then you, again, push an ideal that isn't equal, then that contradicts each other, both of those ideas, so.
Why are men still expected to pay on the first date as the standard?
Well, that's just the nice thing to do. It's just courteous because oftentimes the men will invite the women out first. So if you invite them somewhere, you should pay first.
How often do you see women asking men out on dates?
I would say nowadays it's not very common.
So then wouldn't that by default make the man typically the one who has to pay?
Yes. Of course, if the woman asks first, then you invited them and you should pay. But it's more common for women to ask now.
I really feel like it.
I don't think by and large women are asking at a level more than they ever have before. It's the onus is still on men to initiate, most women want a man to take that initiative, show the initiative, and all that stuff. There are a subset of women that will engage and like initiate if they see a guy that they like, and I don't think there's necessarily nothing wrong with that, but it's certainly not like en masse the thing. I'm sure most of the women that are in here right with us right now would agree. Like, yeah, I would prefer a guy to ask me and show like he actually is interested and initiate that. I need the Skulls plug number. He got that fire.
Depends. Who is the pursuer and who is the one being pursued?
Well, aren't women typically the ones being pursued?
Typically, yes.
So then wouldn't that mean that the act of chivalry usually falls upon men?
I mean, yes, absolutely.
So then would you consider chivalry to be a female privilege since women are typically the ones receiving that special treatment?
Well, I feel like women have been treated like unfairly and poorly for so long that once you find something that's against the grain, as far as I guess you would say.
Oh my God! Can you make a coherent statement for the love of God? And you know what else bothers me, man? I don't know how y'all feel about this, but when people want to use like things that have happened to people like way back in the past and they act like it happened to them in the current moment. She's like, yeah, because they always did women dirty back then. But like, you're living in a much better place as a woman today than women in the past have ever. And yet she's trying to like use it as a reasoning for the current state of things. Is it just me? It just comes off very weird. You know what I mean? Versus just talking about how it is in the current day and not like historically. You know what I mean? We get done dirty now. Yo, Killer Croc, I appreciate you for coming over, bro. Much love, man. Hopefully you like Kick. She don't know what she's yapping about. She's stumbling.
I do believe there's a certain type of...
Oh, he almost looked like Sparrow.
...etiquette where men are actually willing to keep it, but yet women are not in the same instance.
So how is chivalry not just a one-way servitude to women?
That's a good question.
It seems it's come that way, hasn't it?
How does chivalry work in a lesbian relationship?
Oh, this is an interesting question.
I feel like it's its own thing. It doesn't follow straight rules.
Chivalry works in a lesbian relationship, like for somebody who decides to be the man in the relationship. So they will show their respect towards others because men are supposed to show respect towards the female. So in lesbian relationships, the one who wears the pants in the relationship as a man will show chivalry.
That just sounded very confusing, but it is very interesting. I actually am working on a video that's going to go on the MoonDawg channel. It actually pertains to some data that came out about lesbian relationships and drawing a comparison to hetero relationships that supports a lot of the men's kind of issues in dating right now. It's gonna be really interesting when I put it together and stuff like that with this data that just came out. The short and sweet version is that even in lesbian relationships, women that divorce their wives do it under the same pretenses that men are currently divorcing at. So there's something there to be said that if women in lesbian relationships are experiencing and are quantifying their separation in the relationship, and it's in line with what men are saying, the reason that they're having issues with women, what does that say, right? If two sides are having the same issue with one side, where's the issue?
So would you consider chivalry to be a female privilege?
No, actually. I think females can show chivalry to men.
Can you give me an example of how women will show chivalry to men?
Well, I would say holding the door for someone. I've held the door for my boyfriend many of times. Putting on their shoes, tying their shoes for them. I do the same thing, so.
Would you consider chivalry to be a female privilege?
No, because it's not something that we necessarily like want. It's something that is kind of like cool to see, and we...
Wait a minute, ladies that are here, one in the chat if you would prefer to have a man be chivalrous to you. 2 in the chat if you don't really care. Like, whatever, not a big deal. 1, if you prefer, if you would like for a man to be chivalrous to you, that means opening the door. That means walking down the street. He puts himself between the street and yourself, right? That's chivalrous. Opening the doors. I said that already. Opening the doors. Just very polite and does these little things. 1. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What's a 3, Rican? That's not even an option. So it's not necessarily be nice. Yeah. And a guy that does show that, I promise you fellas, that you're going to get like extra points. It's like getting the bonus question right on an exam. It's just only going to help your grade. So I always say, guys, do the little things, man. Open up the door. If you're going to go pick her up from her crib, don't sit in the car. Get your ass out the car, walk up to her door, meet her at the door, and escort her to your car. Little stuff like that. And some of y'all, I just said that right now. Some of y'all are like, oh my God, I never had that. And like the real thing too, how a woman get, like, this is one thing. If you ever watched A Bronx Tale, right? How many of y'all watch A Bronx Tale? Y'all would know there's one thing that women can do that can be like if a man's being chivalrous, like the response to that. So if you, like I said, when you go to pick up a girl at her crib, you get out, you go to the door, you greet her at her door, and you escort her to the car. You open the car door, you help her in, you close the door behind her. Don't, when you, now this is the important part, fellas. When you close the door, you're gonna walk around the back. As you walk around the back, if that woman does not go to open the door for you, meaning, well, in today's age, it used to be back in the day, you had to lean over to open the door. But in today's age, if she doesn't like hit the unlock button to let you get in the car, it says something. I didn't make the rules. That's a true story. Watch The Bronx Tale. I promise you.
Appreciate it, but I don't need it. You don't need to open a door for me. I'll be okay.
I consider that females were born into a world where...
Wait, D said, yeah, we would bust it open if you are chivalrous. I'm telling y'all, guys, these be real cheat codes, little things you can do that would just raise your stock value with the woman you're courting. Little things. Women like the little things. They like the big things, don't get me wrong. But those little things are big indicators for them that you're paying attention, that you're aware, that you're kind of in tune with like what she likes and so on and so forth. I promise you.
They were expected to be treated like that, and they were grown and raised to expect that. But nowadays it's changed, and women have more power. They have more control over their own lives and choices. So of course it's going to change.
How did chivalry go from being about medieval battle etiquette to serving women through courtship?
I don't know.
Dude, that is a good question.
I
honestly have no idea why that would have. Do you have an answer or?
Medieval battle etiquette was a display for, like, partially you would undertake battle for a woman's hand, and that's how it kind of devolved into being for women.
What is a simp?
A simp is someone that gives all they can to somebody else without expecting anything in return other than their attention.
A simp is, I guess, a boy who...
Not quite.
who is just head over heels. Yeah, genuine and head over heels for a girl.
Yo, you hear how their definition is completely wrong, but we'll break it down here in a second. Let's see what Captain Boneface got to say. By the way, Ghost in 01, thank you for the gifts.
Simp is a new term for someone who essentially gives everything he has to a woman that doesn't technically deserve it.
Who is the bigger simp? A male
So this guy and the Captain Boneface kind of touched on it. Simply put, a simp is any guy that pours a time, attention, and resources into a woman that has no fucking desire to ever do anything romantic with them. There it is. That's you. If you are giving of your time, your energy, your money, your resources, if she calls you at 3 a.m. because her tire popped and she's stuck on the highway, and she calls you to come help change the tire because it's raining out there, and your ass goes and you do it, sure, it's a nice thing to do, but she's using you whether it's intentional or unintentional, because it can be just that you as a guy you're just trying to win her over by doing all these things, but she has no intention of giving you no box, no intention of dating you, no intention. She don't even see you as a romantic option. You know what I'm saying? She's telling you about the other guy she went on a date with and how she was so ready to give him some box, but he opened up his mouth and said something dumb at the end of the night. And so now she's all horny and she's so upset because she wanted him, but he goofed it all up. And you're just sitting there listening to it like, oh yeah, that's a simp. Don't be that guy.
Feminist or a chivalrous white knight who believes all women are sacred?
Yikes. Probably the chivalrous white knight thinks all women are sacred.
Aren't they both trying to get in a woman's pants?
Yes, but one's more sinister about it.
I'd say the white knight. Yeah. Women are sacred.
Aren't they both trying to get in a woman's pants?
Probably, but one can't perform.
If men and women are equal, why do men always have to step up to women instead of women stepping off their pedestal to meet a man on equal terms?
Women aren't on a pedestal, though. I would say men are on the pedestal in society, and women have to, instead of like lowering themselves to men, they will like kind of like step up as the man if the man won't do what they're supposed to do, and act on that.
If chivalry did not exist, how would women define a gentleman or a real man?
It wouldn't exist in their minds if there was no chivalry.
Is chivalry a characteristic of a bad boy or a nice guy?
It's a characteristic of a nice guy.
So why are women so attracted to bad boys if they aren't chivalrous?
Because they want what's not good for them.
I think deep down somewhere, some women want to be protected, so they want to see some savagery, even though they tend to. I think the choice is wrong, but I think that's what they're seeing. They're seeing someone who seems like they might be able to fight a bear.
My lady, I will save you, fair maiden. The age of chivalry.
What? Some weird stuff. Yo, Batter, thank you for the gifts, man. I appreciate that. Much love, bro. I want to chill with Dr. Skeleton. Yo. Could you imagine you go back and he's in character and you're trying to get laid with that? That's weird.
If chivalry did not exist, how would it be possible for women to define a real man?
Chivalry is one definition you could make of a real man, but I believe there are other definitions that could apply as well.
Well, I think there's a lot of factors that make up a gentleman, not just chivalry.
If chivalry did not exist, how would women define a gentleman or a real man?
Oh, that's tough. I'm not a woman, I don't know that answer, but I will say maybe based off of how he can provide.
What are your thoughts on the following list of expressions? Ladies first, ladies night, happy wife, happy life, never keep a lady waiting, placing women on a pedestal, and it's a woman's prerogative to change her mind.
I think that's just respect.
Aren't those all products of chivalry?
I guess so.
They're not products of chivalry. They're products of delusion. Products of things that don't matter. Imagine if a man asked for those. We'd be evil. We'd be ostracized instantly.
Yo, Captain Boneface is based, y'all. I don't care what you... He's so based. Oh, my God. This bro's just yapping. Oh, man.
Why are we talking about male privilege when society has always been chivalrous to women?
Somewhere along the line, someone thought it was a great idea to make us evil, and we're not.
Why do some women find chivalry patronizing when other women expect it?
I feel like we have very different ideas of what femininity should be, and some find femininity as like the society definition as kind of patronizing, so they find chivalry patronizing, whereas chivalry can be something that's respectful and fun and makes you feel like good about yourself.
Women like chivalry, but not guys who are too nice. How can a man give a woman the attention she wants while still remaining a challenge?
Oh, I believe that's a great question, and I could sell a lot of videos if I knew the answer.
That's actually a psychology.
I can't take that guy seriously, man. I can't take the ram deer face guy seriously. Big Ben said, I'm pretty sure that these men are all on the S offender registry. Yo, why? Why you gotta go that far, bro? Chill. Damn, that's crazy. D on TikTok said, I reciprocate the same energy. I think reciprocity is not talked about enough. To be honest with you, that isn't talked about enough in the current state of dating. Like, what's so hard about just reciprocating energy? If the person you're with is, you know, thoughtful, yo, just, you know what I mean? Like, reciprocate that. I think if people did that more, it wouldn't be as many issues. You know what I mean?
Thing, I would say it's women like the chase. So it's like if you fully give yourself to a woman, it's not going to be as attractive as if you like kind of
Welcome X.
show a little bit disinterest.
Does a man's behavior change after a woman finally gives him sex?
Yes.
How?
It shows that we have something there in return for all that we do.
So isn't chivalry all about getting laid?
Pretty much.
I mean, doesn't he become less of a player and become more genuine?
Yes and no. Sometimes once they get what they want, if that is what they want, then they'll just often leave.
After sex? Well, it depends if you are in love, I guess, or if you actually like that person.
Why is chivalry more about a code of conduct for men but not women?
Because for generations we have been told that we are the ones responsible to keep chivalry alive.
Forcing someone to be chivalrous in your definition is not cool, but if someone wants to be chivalrous, then go for it. Like, be great, you know?
Any good idea can be taken too far and distorted to a point where it stops being beneficial for the reasons it originally was. And perhaps some of those concepts have stretched in that direction, where they're no longer rooted in what they originally intended. They're somewhere else now.
Is chivalry dead?
Chivalry is dead in the aspect of once upon a time. Now that's considered toxic masculinity.
Are you dead?
I am dead. I'm dead inside.
Thank you.
Hey, Captain Boneface was the star of this episode, 100%. Mans is hilarious. Mans is hilarious. He said, I'm dead inside. Oh, so relatable. All right. I'm chivalrous then because I opened doors and all that. Hey, listen, I don't think any guy expects that, right? But my thoughts on this is when it comes to chivalry, I'll say this. I think any man is capable of being chivalrous if he's compelled to do so because of the woman that he's dealing with. Something about her brings it out of him. Does that make sense? There's something about her that you want to go beyond what you would normally do to then exhibit these things. So, you know, maybe it's your head over heels in love, or you just know that something's unique or special about her. And I think when guys have that feeling, they're probably more inclined to do some of these things. You know, for me, I think it's just kind of standard practice as a man. I could go out with a woman and like, they're not being like no deeper intentions there, but I would still open the door or hold the door or, you know, stuff like that. It's just for me, but I think for more men, they don't really display that until they are really feeling the woman or something, you know, to that degree. You know what I'm saying? Chivalry is dead and women killed it. I've heard that one. I think we've talked about that before. I think a lot of what the mindset is on that is that that feminism helped to kill it. It seems to be like kind of like what that is speaking to. No, we're live on Kick, chap. We're live on Kick. Depends on his motives. Well, guys could definitely use it as a way to win over a woman to get his things. You know, like I told guys, like, don't ever try and just sell a woman on dreams if you're not really trying to mess with her at that level. That reminds me, fellas, this is like an important like pro tip right here. Just be honest with women. Be honest from the jump. If you tell her from the jump what your intentions are, even if it's I'm just looking for some casual hookup, if you give the woman the chance to know what it is and then let her decide of whether or not she wants to proceed, understanding whatever it is you laid out, your intentions are, one, you're gonna find yourself in less headache, because if you sell her a dream and all this stuff and only to smash it and ghost, bro, you're gonna have drama in your life. If you lay it out from the jump, hey, I'm dating with purpose, or I'm just, you know, casually dating, or I'm just looking for a hookup. If you keep it a buck, even if you say I'm just looking for a hookup, as long as you're still being respectful and you're still being kind and nice throughout the process, not coming off like some dog, I'm telling you from experience, women will like, shit, all right, I know what it is. Well, fuck it. Let's just go have some fun. You know, they can process it and then still decide for themselves if they want to proceed. And being honest goes a long way. I'm still chivalrous, but women don't lit me most of the time. How do they not lit you, Josh? Chi on IG, men fall in love with what they see. Women fall in love with what they hear. That's why women wear makeup and men lie. Both sides have issues, I'm sure. Depends on his motives, facts. Keep it a bug, you'll get far. Exactly. I'm telling you, I think more guys would get laid. If you were a guy and you were only looking for some casual, you'd probably get more play if you just told the woman you're dealing with straight up what you're looking for. Then if you try to play the game and take her on all these dates, and now she's starting to think like you're really into her, that that this could turn into something. The whole time you're just doing it just to get the box. And then after that, the biggest mistake, y'all, is when you first meet, you're always texting her, you're talking on the phone 7 hours a day. And then once you smash, now you talk to her for like 15 minutes. You don't respond back to the text immediately. Bro, those are like the biggest. You're just setting yourself up to deal with a headache, bro. Because you're messing with a woman's kind of feelings and stuff. I was saying, do yourself a better justice if you just keep it a buck. Where we at with it? Yeah, once you switch up the energy, drama will yeah. Yep. All right, let's continue. Hey, before we continue though, real quick. Yo, Carlos, what's up, bro? Welcome. Real quick, y'all, if you want to, let me just make this quick before we jump. We're going to switch gears up. We're going to jump into police body cam footage videos. So trigger warning, this can get kind of crazy. Just want to make sure you know about that. Also, if you want to support the stream, my content, all the stuff that I do, if any of my reels get you to laugh and you want, got you through a bad day or brought a smile to your face, whatever, you can show love. You can sub up on TikTok, on IG, come over on Kick. You can sub up and get some perks for that. You can also trigger the lights with any kind of Cash App or gift drops. Lights will go off and you'll get my motherfucking appreciation and a shout out. And with that being said, don't forget, check out all my videos on YouTube and on Kick. We're streaming live over there as well. They're down below the video. You can see the links. Make sure you follow. That's where I stream Monday through Friday. When I'm not on my IG and TikTok, we're over there. And the Kick streams in particular, y'all, are unfiltered. I have way more freedom of speech on those platforms, because on these platforms right now, I can't say the things I want to say because they'll get taken down or I'll get banned. So Kick is a place to be. 18 plus, real crazy. It gets real crazy. Love the vibes. I appreciate it, D. I think you don't fit in with the rest of us, because just your responses to everything seems very on par for like the rest of the community. You should come by and check out everybody else on Kick. That's where like the core community is at. All right, you ready to continue? 305 in the building. What's up, bro? Moon, you got my cringe videos I sent you? I'm gonna have to check. All right, check it out, y'all. We got another video from Code Blue Cam, one of my favorite police body cam channels on YouTube. Please check them out at Code Blue Cam. Subscribe to their channels to watch more of their videos without my commentary. This one is the most patient cops alive. Let's take a look and see what this is all about. And remember, at the end of this, we're gonna grade the cops and the citizen that they were interacting with and give them a grade on how well they did, A through F. Let's get into it.
On August 5th, 2023, an officer was dispatched to a bar and grill regarding a female refusing to leave in Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Oh, she's drunk.
Advised the female, soon recognized as a 56-year-old named Rhonda, was acting erratic and harassing other customers. The officers knew her well and were aware of her history of
they knew her well.
behavior with law enforcement.
So already we're dealing with a drunk person. This is gonna be wild.
Statements and emitted an odor of intoxicants.
Hi, ma'am. Officer Kimball, Eau Claire Police Department.
Oh, I'm
Rhonda,
right from my camp.
Rhonda, right?
Yes.
Okay.
These people stole
Sam
from my
wants to start
family,
that
man.
Police copy name and house.
I might not in a cab, so what?
Okay.
Don't f act like you're trying to help me, sir.
Nope. Okay.
I come from family of war. Thank you for looking out for me, but you should go investigate these people in here.
Okay. So what's going on today?
Well, I know Mr. Food. They
Okay.
gave me fucking chocolate milk. Big deal.
Okay. So you're just waiting for a cab, then you're gonna be leaving. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, but you should go investigate these people.
Oh, no, this is a code name. Help me, Rhonda. Stupid.
That's okay.
Okay.
I know you're doing your part.
Gotcha. Yeah. Hey, Rhonda. What's going on? Why are you all upset today?
I'm not.
You're not?
I'm not at all.
You're not?
It's these people that are following me that took my whole family inheritance money.
Okay.
That stole from my family and went from here to Europe.
So you're upset about that?
No, they're rude.
The people here, you're saying?
She was not until they followed me. Identity theft, fraud. Come
Oh
on,
man,
officer.
she is awful.
It's over.
Bro, she done ran about 70 different things that's bothering her right now. Her inheritance, rude, people went to Europe. Like there's oh my God. Oh, there's a lot already in this. Oh man. All right, let's continue. Rhonda.
All right. You want to just hang out with her? She said she's got a cab, so she's standing out here.
Yo, officer look like, why does he look like Tom Selleck from Magnum PI? What's so, yo, fellas, can we get rid of just the clean face with just a mustache and leave that in the 70s? I don't know why they continue to do that.
I just wanted to talk to the staff and kind of see what else was going on. You good? Yep. Okay.
I'm writing a story of my life.
Let me know if you need me. You're writing a story of your life?
I can't tell you that.
Okay. So what's going on here?
See the bus driver right there?
Yeah.
I grew up here. People call randomly on me all the time, and it's over. It's being investigated right now, okay?
And she had one drink, went outside, came back in, ordered another drink, and she just started acting really, really crazy and started yelling at people and getting in their faces. I asked her to leave, and she wouldn't leave.
Can't talk about it.
Okay, fair enough.
There's people from here to China investigating. So what happened within my family due to...
Now it turns into she's being investigated by China. Oh my God. You know, and it's so conflicting because, you know, it's sad. This is really sad. I know we laugh. This is honestly sad. People got real abuse issues and maybe there's mental things involved in all this stuff. But two things can be true at once. It's sad and it's also funny. You know, all right. I'm sorry. I got dark humor in me. I don't know what else to say. But she ain't upset though. She is upset.
The family in here.
The officer listed like porn stash from Orange is the New Black.
It's money, their whole life earnings, my whole life earnings. I worked my life off, my ass off. I came down here to have a drink, and she gave me nothing. And they just call people. They call people to follow me wherever I go. Investigate that. Randomly, they call the cops, and nobody calls and checks in on a scanner, on a police scanner. And I'm doing good. I'm writing a story. Sometimes you have to do the part, and that's. I asked her to call me nicely, a cab, and everybody started getting involved. And I didn't appreciate that, okay?
Okay, that's fair enough.
And then she went outside for a while, came back in, asked for another one, and then she just like really quickly started getting really aggressive and loud, talking a lot of nonsense.
Well, they gave me chocolate milk, so you should probably be investigating these guys in here, but nobody does. If you're a real police officer, you would.
God damn it. That's right, y'all. Get the feds involved. They served me chocolate milk. Open up investigation. Oh, man. I couldn't, man. I couldn't do it. I would be laughing. I'd be the wrong person for this. Look, this is why when I was in the Marine Corps, when there was like, when you're in the Marine Corps, right? Everyone knows what drill instructors are. I'm sure you've seen like a drill instructor. You know what they are. They're the ones that train the new recruits in the military and in the Marine Corps. And in the Marine Corps, once you get into like a certain rank, you have to go and do 1 of 3 B billets, like special duties, recruiting duty, drill instructor duty, or what I did was Marine security guard duty, which is the best one. People were like, you should go become a drill instructor. I said, why would I become a drill instructor? I don't take myself seriously. Can you imagine me yelling at some recruit saying something so funny that I would make myself laugh. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you? Get on the floor now, numbnuts. I would just start in the middle of it. I would just start doing this and laugh. I could have never have done that in Marine Corps. I could have never. Same way, like if I was right here with this officer, if I was this officer, I'd be chuckling, man. Like, oh, word? Chocolate milk? For real? I would break character, yeah.
She asked me to call her a cab. I tried to find a cab. She was screaming at me.
Gotcha. She was saying she had a cab, so.
She didn't call a cab.
And I know police officers here my whole life, okay?
Okay.
I'm tired of it. I was a single mother. I grew up here. I did everything right, and I'm tired. And I'm writing a story, okay? Sometimes you have to do the part. But I did not have no part of how they're reacting from the people that you guys are not protecting me from.
Huh?
Are you guys wanting to
I'm so
ban
confused.
from the property or trespass from the property? Okay, gotcha. Just banned from the property. Okay.
If you're not protecting me, then you're not a real police officer, and I need protection because I do know real police officers because I took care of one with MS, and one was married to my husband's sister.
She did threaten my wife. She said, I will kick your ass.
She did?
Yeah. She's wasted.
Okay.
Well, third time at the Bolton house, you know, where a police officer, a real police officer, lost his life. Okay? I did the work.
She threatened all of us, actually.
Hey, you're on camera. You're on my movie, too.
Yeah, there's cameras rolling nowadays,
Yeah,
yeah.
but guess what?
She's been really unruly.
All right, sounds good. Did you guys kind of feel kind of frightened and
Yes,
worried about the
we
area?
did. We
Okay.
tried to ignore her. She just kept coming at us.
We're really glad that she's not.
Hey, yo, my man. Yo, he's capping, bro. I ain't mad at it. He's capping, though. It's like, were you feeling afraid? Yes, I was terrified as he drinks his beer. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was so over this chick. He's like, he's willing to say that he feared for his life. I just think it's funny. Oh man. Yo, D, welcome to the kick side. Oh, y'all, make sure y'all welcome D. She came over from TikTok. I don't think she knows what she got herself into on the kick side, especially once we go into after hours. That COD fed them the answers. You know how it is, Bachelor. Were you guys in fear of your life? Did you feel like she threatened you? You know what I'm saying? Hey, they be feeding you and you be there like, yes, 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 I was in fear of my life. Yes. I was intimidated. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's the old 1-2, like, yeah, they be the finesse, the PD finesse. I am a vet. Dark humor is my game. Oh, no wonder it makes sense why you're vibing. You get it. You're gonna fit in perfectly. Yeah, I've had to pull back on the dark humor reels and TikToks I posted because TikTok and Instagram were flagging them. I got community guideline strikes because people were some sissy crybabies were complaining about them. It was offensive and stuff. So I had to dial it back a little bit, but maybe I'll start releasing them again for like subscribers and kind of do something like that. We'll see. Boondocks. I think I see the gun. Bobby, what's up, bro? This is why you don't smoke crack. Yeah, something. Oh, that was you, 305? I believe it, you troll.
Okay, sounds good.
Don't listen to these people that you're listening to. It's wrong.
I think we have enough for 95 DC.
You know what? You can't just randomly call a police officer. I know this.
Dispatch soon advised that Rhonda had several open cases with conditions to maintain absolute sobriety.
Investigated my murder, and he was married to
So
my
you going down.
Okay, so
Don Adams.
So how much have you had to drink today?
Nothing. They
Really?
gave me chocolate milk. That's what I was pissed off about.
Just chocolate milk, huh?
I'm right.
Okay, would you submit to a PBT?
I'm not a criminal. No, I will not. I didn't do nothing wrong.
So they were saying that she had not called the
I don't
cab or
have no
anything.
warrants.
Tried
I'm not a
calling the cab
criminal.
for her, had nothing alcoholic here, then we can't go with that. So I say, if you want.
Alright.
How long is your cab till she gets here?
Can I just confirm?
I don't know, maybe you should
She
check
said she
with
had
that
2
lady.
drinks inside. Just confirm if they were
I had
alcoholic
to
drinks.
see, the thing is I asked.
No, see, bro wants to hem her up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could just, you know what I mean? If she gonna get a cab, escort her off the property. It doesn't have to escalate on this. All right. This is just a little observation.
The ladies call me a cab, and everybody got involved. That's what was
They said we found Waldo.
Alcoholic drinks.
I searched her two drinks. When she first got here, she had one, and then she went outside for a while.
And they were alcoholic?
Yes.
They were? Okay.
Yep, but she didn't finish her second one.
She didn't finish
So
it?
she had about a drink in her.
Okay.
So if you have conditions not to be consuming alcohol, how come you're at a bar?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I ain't no criminal. I don't have no conditions. What are you talking about?
She did say that they were alcoholics.
They were?
Yeah. She had like 1.5.
What's her name?
Based off, there's multiple people in there saying that she got.
Hey, this cop don't really want to have to take her down. The other younger guy with the Tom Selleck mustache wants to get in there and take her down. I would have just been like, yo, just let her take a cab, man. Just get her off the property. You can't come back here. Keep it moving. You know what I mean? She didn't really do anything major. That's just me. She wanted a mudslide.
I'm in a movie, man. You're on the movie now. You might have to black that out. Cut.
She said cut.
And like 5 other people in there. Do you have a cab driver?
I do.
Okay.
I didn't appreciate what they do.
Okay.
I don't appreciate the cops come over here and they don't do anything about it. Where's my protection? When I took care of police officers and they lost their lives.
So, do you think
you know what? There's been police officers that lost their lives.
She said
He
they
won't
don't
do the
want you
paperwork.
here anymore.
Facts.
They want you
Don't
banned.
run me here no more. You can't
Facts.
run me out of my own town. Everybody's been running me out of my own town. You know how many different officers? It's an investigation right now.
Well, she doesn't. They don't. Staff
Guess
here
what?
doesn't
They
want you
can't do
anymore.
it. They're
Okay.
not going to do that, and they won't do that.
Okay. So I'm telling you this.
Do
You
you know
aren't.
that-
You
no,
aren't
you're
welcome.
not.
You aren't welcomed here anymore. Okay.
Guess what? Nope. That's not going to happen in your eyes, maybe, but that's okay. You can say what you say. I know real police officers.
Rhonda, this is a privately owned business. They can refuse to.
Privately? Oh my God, you guys are crazy.
This isn't a public deal here. It's a private
No, I
business.
was reminiscing. I came back here in my movie. There's a movie going on. You didn't know you're part of it now?
How long till your cab gets
I
here?
don't come here very
She is
often.
cooked.
And there's people that just dip in and they dip out. And they're embezzlers and they're imposters. And that brings criminals in. If you were a real police officer, you'd be concerned for our children, for the next generation to come, okay? We're all children of God, the young, the old, and those in between. Some good, some bad, some happy, some sad. It's my story. Okay?
She said she tried calling a cab and they couldn't get a hold of one, so it was going to be on you.
Oh, bullshit. I've known these guys for years. I grew up here. You killed off half my family and you guys are coming at me like that?
So if you didn't call a cab, would you like me to call one for you? If you
No,
did not.
I asked her nicely to call me a cab. People interrupted me. That's exactly what I said. Why aren't you in there? They're sitting in there laughing. You can hear them laughing. And you're not doing a damn thing about it. That's not protecting and serving me.
So if we leave, she's just going to
I grew up here.
As the officers attempted to take her into
Oh,
custody,
man, there's so much
Rhonda
going on.
began yelling obnoxiously and actively resisted their efforts.
Alright, let's just do it. Alright, Rhonda, can you stand up for us?
What?
Can you just stand up?
I didn't do anything wrong. I went for my cab.
All right, stand up. Rhonda, stand up. You're being placed under arrest, okay?
I'm not being placed under arrest. I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm waiting for my cab.
Rhonda, stand up.
No, I'm not. There's people right here. I didn't do anything.
Rhonda, I don't want to have to pick you up.
No, you're
I
not
need you
bringing
to
me
stand-
nowhere. I didn't do nothing wrong. I called a cab. I asked her to call me a cab. They dropped me off.
She did not call a cab.
I was only in here for one drink, and she gave me like chocolate milk. It was
Nope.
okay, and I'm waiting. So what? I'm not.
Hey, she's sticking to this chocolate milk. She's dying on the chocolate milk's hill, 100%. Oh man, she cooked too much. They said take her in, officer, porn stash. Don't do drugs, kids. Kids is this is what the crack does to you. You know, if she only had 1 or 2 drinks, she clearly had some other kind of intoxicants. Yeah, for sure.
You can't have
There's something else
I'm
going
not
on.
a criminal.
Okay,
Rhonda,
we're done doing this.
No, get away from me.
Rhonda,
Otherwise,
Rhonda, don't make this harder than it has to be.
Don't.
Stop.
Why are you doing this to me?
Stand up. Stand up.
Oh,
We're not-
stop! Help! Help! Stop it! Leave me alone! I didn't do nothing wrong! Help! 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 Oh!
Stop resisting.
Oh! No, you're not.
Hey, stop.
Ooh.
Get off me! Get the off me, man!
She just kicked him. Nope, she's just adding charges, y'all.
Help!
That's a felony.
Citizen's arrest! Citizen's arrest! Citizen's arrest! I'm not.
Oh, not the citizen's arrest. Oh my God. Oh, poor Rhonda, y'all. Oh, this is so sad. We got a kicker. Yeah, exactly. I'm not a criminal. I just drink some chocolate milk. Help me. That was a good one. I'm going to hell for laughing. Thanks, D. Thanks. I just needed a reminder. Thanks. Yeah. Like I needed another one. This might be the funniest one yet. She's feisty for real. I got a feeling Rhonda been in comedy many times. Yeah. Yeah, they already said that she has an extensive and open cases currently.
Criminal! And I know the police officers and I grew up here. Somebody help me!
Sam 165.
No! You're not even talking to the dispatcher. Leave me alone. I didn't do nothing.
Are you gonna be nice?
I didn't do nothing wrong. Let me go. No, I'm not under arrest. I have...
Rhonda, we're gonna have you roll over to your side.
Get on me! You're not a police officer!
Rhonda.
You didn't even call dispatch! You guys are somebody in uniform that are not police officers! Get these fucking cuffs off me! Help! Help! Somebody! Help! I know.
Yeah, she says Halloween. You're not real police officers. You just dressed up as somebody. Oh, I love chocolate milk, but not enough to do time for it. Yeah, right? Exactly. Oh, man. Yeah, we right at dawn.
The police officers down at the police station. I know Kramer. I know the judges. Let me go. I called for a cab. I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. They're arresting me illegally. They're arresting me illegally.
Just relax, Rhonda, okay? All right.
I'm educated and I'm going to college.
Hey, Rhonda, relax.
Look at my college. No, look at my college thing. I'm going to school. I didn't do anything wrong. They just came up to me and arrested me. These are not police officers in uniform. Citizens arrest. Let me go.
Did you see his face? Try not to lose it. Wait. Look at this is why I couldn't do it. I'd be laughing, y'all. I would be laughing. And remember, this is actually sad. This is tragic that people suffer like this. Whether it's something that's uncontrollable, mental or whatever, or it's just because of they're consuming drugs. But goddamn, it's funny to watch this on the body cam footage replays. He's look at his smirk. My man's smirking so hard right now. Oh, citizens arrest. I should make that an audio sound. I should, shouldn't I? I should get that. Oh, she for sure got chocolate wasted. Y'all, hey, you guys and your chocolate jokes is on point right now. Come on.
Go!
All right, just relax. Take some deep breaths, okay?
Take some deep breaths. My family's in danger. Are you kidding me? My family have a bowling got massacred due to this shit. I have an investigation going on. Excuse me. These people are trying to arrest me and they're not police officers. They don't have a dispatcher or nothing. Unarrest me. These people stole from my whole family life's earnings. And I did nothing wrong but call a cab, and all of a sudden you just came up to me and started arresting me. And you're not even a real police officer. I grew up here. I should know this. I'm going to church tomorrow, for God's sakes. It's a movie. My movie, my story.
Do you want to sit up?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you want to just roll over here?
So you got to be on all types of drugs, man. All types of drugs. All types. Oh, man. She's in all the excuses in the book. She throwing everything at them. Everything. They don't have no dispatch or nothing. Exactly. 99 problems, but drink is mine.
Please do not try and kick me.
You want to walk? Will you walk over to the squad car?
No, I'm not going to jail. I did nothing wrong.
Well, you are, okay?
Why am I going to jail?
Because you're being threatening and obnoxious to
No,
staff and customers inside.
No. She called me a cab, and Holly's on her way. You guys already knew that Holly was on her way.
Do you want to stand up?
No, I'm not being arrested. You're not telling me why I'm arrested. I don't have no criminal charges.
I explained to you.
I have no...
You have conditions of absolute sobriety.
No.
You had multiple drinks.
I don't have no sobriety. I didn't do nothing wrong. Can I have my cigarette?
No, we're kind of past that point.
Listen, I have no criminal record. There's a real police officer. Hey, tell him to let me go.
Okay, Rhonda, are you going to stand up and go to the
No,
squad
I had
car?
a cab coming. We don't even know who you are. You guys are people. Guess what? You're on TV. Do you know you're on camera everywhere?
Yeah. Yep, we're all filming right now, so you don't have to worry about that.
Excuse me, sir. I don't.
I guess she's not lying. She's talking about her movie. We are literally watching her body cam movie. You know what I mean? Like, so she's not off.
I have no criminal record or nothing.
Still in?
I called the cab and they're on their way.
In light of her uncooperative behavior, it was determined she should be placed in the wrap restraint system.
Rondo, you got a couple choices here. You can either stand
What,
up
you're gonna
and
try
go...
to smother me and kill my life?
No.
Chemically
You
induce
can
me
either
like you.
go on
No,
the squad
I've been
car.
chemically induced.
Are you gonna fight us?
Cooperatively,
Get
or if
the
you're gonna
away
fight...
from me. No, I have a cab coming. Get the away from me. I
And
wasn't
get in the squad car.
The
No, you
wrap?
have to-
Yo, I don't. What is the wrap? This is the first time I've ever seen this thing deployed. Oh my God! Let's see what this is about.
I have a reason to arrest me.
Disorderly conduct and bail
I didn't do anything wrong. I told you I had a cab coming.
Do you want to at least put the leg
I have a cab coming.
Sorry.
Help! Help! Citizens arrest!
Relax.
No,
Relax.
you can't do that.
Stop.
You
Stop.
can't do that. I'm not
Here.
fighting you. Stop it! Do this to me before.
Just
They're watching
relax.
you.
Relax.
Get up,
Stand up.
get up.
Relax.
Get up, get up. Are you filming this? Are you filming this? They're filming it right now. All the neighbors, they're all filming it. I work in the medical field. You guys chemically induced me.
You want to go for the whole way on, or? Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
What is this thing?
You're hurting me. Get that off me, man. Oh my, this is what they did to me. Are you guys filming this?
Yep, we're filming it.
No, you're not. They are.
Not supposed to kick police either.
I didn't kick no police. What are you talking about? Get that off me. You guys, help! Help! Help!
Bro, it's like they getting ready to embalm her, bro. This thing is like, yo, like a mummy. You know when they do the mummies? Like this whole device is crazy. It's like a straight. Yeah, I see that now. This is worse than a straight jacket. Straight jacket just, get your arms. This thing got her legs. Like, bro, you are literally a mummy.
Help!
Look at this.
Please help me, citizens arrest. These are not police officers. These are not police officers. They're not police officers. They tried to do it. Please, please. They're gonna arrest you as soon as you arrest me. Did you know that? I wasn't fighting you guys, and I did nothing wrong, and you were. No, I had a cab coming.
What's that?
Citizens arrest. I have a cab coming. Help! 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 My citizens arrest.
Bro, how many? Bro, they like hogtied her beyond. This is. I've never seen this thing deployed, bro. I would. If anybody is claustrophobic, you would freak out. That is a crazy. Like this is something you see in those what do you call it? Those sex dungeons. You know what I'm saying? This is like 100% something when a dungeon master uses on the chick, puts her up hoists her up on the rope thing, and you're bound. Which, by the way, that shit looks kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie, but that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my God, Myra, what's up? What's up, V? Wrap you up like a burrito. Yo, for real.
Guys, I'm from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Call my son.
They got a helmet. They got
Get
oh my
off,
God.
get off my head.
Which squad are we
Bro, they put the
No,
boxing helmet
I
on her
work in the
too.
medical field.
Relax.
Come on now, Rhonda.
Okay. Take some deep breaths, okay?
Citizens arrest. Are you guys filming this? Film
Everything's
it.
locked down. Everything. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bro, you're like a human suitcase.
Help, I didn't
What?
do nothing wrong. I work in the medical field. They're trying to kill me. They're trying to murder me. They're trying to murder me. They're trying to kill my life. They're trying to murder me. They tried to already murder me. They already tried to murder me. They already tried. Help! 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 You're not police officers. Look at you. Who the
They said that's screaming Taco Bell burrito, bro. Why? Y'all are wildin', bro. That's what you get for getting a chocolate milk at the bar. Stop, man. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see that one coming. Yo, me either.
are you piece of shit? You laughing? You think that's funny?
Got it. Leave that off here.
Get my
Sorry, bouncer there. Everybody all right? Everybody's all right.
Willie 145 hecklers. We are 10-2. She's
Well, we learned about the taco
That's why I
wrap
wanted to go 95
device.
with her, 'cause I was like, she doesn't
That's
have
crazy.
She doesn't have a cab. She's saying she didn't.
Yeah,
call one.
she didn't call one.
And she's claiming she has a cab, but God knows she's lying. So
yeah.
And if we leave, she would just cause more issues. That's your first time dealing with her?
Yeah.
Hey, great job, guys.
Thank you.
Everything's a little hot, ain't it?
Why do you wear black? That's a good question.
I don't know how you deal with that. I would lose it.
It's not the first time, unfortunately.
That's what I get.
I wouldn't think so.
Hey, it's Barry with the city. I'm about 5 minutes out with a cooperative female on the wrap.
Help! Help! Help!
Imagine you're the officer, has to drive her back to the. Oh my god! I'm telling you that whew, I'd be losing it.
Help! Help! I work with people in memory care. You f***ing fool! Who the f*** are you?
Once she arrived at the jail, she continued to be combative and disorderly, swearing at staff while she was placed in the holding cell.
Hello, Rhonda. Ready to rock and roll?
Why are you putting me in jail? I did nothing wrong. I have no criminal record. Get the f*** off me, you motherfucker! Get the f*** off me! I work in the medical field. No, you're not a police officer.
I'm a correctional officer, I know.
The f*** you are! Don't you grab me like that. I did nothing wrong.
Run it, ready,
Don't you grab my arm, you son of a...
Poor Rhonda, man.
Rhonda was charged with misdemeanor counts of disorderly conduct, resisting an officer, and bail jumping ×3. All charges are repeaters. She was later released on a $5,000 signature bond.
All right, well, there is the story of Rhonda, y'all. It's time to grade the whole interaction. Let's go ahead and start it off with the cops. A through F, what grade are you going to give them? Consider all of the factors involved in this interaction with them, how they conducted themselves, how they handled her, etc., etc., etc. What grade are you going to give them, A through F? Let me see. Let me see it. Where we at? I feel bad for Rhonda. Yeah, I feel bad too. You know, like I said, two things can be true at once. This is very sad that she's clearly got something going on, whether it's drug abuse, alcohol abuse, mental issues, whatever, that's leading her to being an issue repeatedly. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't take away the fact that some of the stuff she said was absolutely hilarious. You know what I'm saying? So we got some A's, B pluses, A minuses, B's. Okay. Got a C. Okay. A's. Okay. I think it's safe to say the cops, I would give them an A as well. They were very patient. They didn't try to escalate anything. They tried to be very cooperative, and they had to kind of bag her up into the burrito wrap as a result of everything. And even then, they did it as humanely as possible, I guess, for lack of a better word. You know, they got her down. They didn't like rough her up in the process. They just kind of held her and got her on there. So I think when it's all said and done, you can only hope for officers in the situation to carry themselves in this way in more interactions. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't have to escalate it, and they just kind of did what they needed to do, got it done, and got her in there. Now, when it comes to Rhonda, what grade are we giving Rhonda? A through F. A through F. What are we giving her a grade? If it is way too funny, I appreciate that, Mike. A for cops, L for burrito lady. Z's. Rhonda gets a F. Give you a C for chocolate lady. Why? Chocolate milk lady. All right. I got some D's in there. D's, F's, all the letters. All right. You guys are going in. Got a D in there. She get a C for cab. Stupid. All right. When it comes to Rhonda, I'm going to go ahead and give her a C minus. The reason I want to give her a C minus is because she didn't try to escalate it physically. She was passively resistant, but I think the biggest factor in this is that she's not in her right mental / cognitive space. She's clearly inebriated, and there's, whether it's alcohol, drugs, well, alcohol we know was in her system, but to only have one drink, maybe she's drinking before that, but probably some drugs involved here that is leading her to do this. So she's not in her right frame of mind. So, yeah, you know, C-. Feel bad for Rhonda. Maybe she gets better after this. All right. That again was from Code Blue Cam, so check him out on YouTube. One more, y'all. One more. All right. You guys with me? A, for the life-threatened alcoholic throughout the bar. Moon gonna curse us out. Wait, we're gonna curse what out? What happened? Oh, don't forget, y'all, my birthday coming up on the 25th. If you want to bless your boy, come on over to Kick, type in exclamation wish list, and you can gift your boy a little something special, okay? We love you long time. Oh, I did add the new MetaQuest 3 so we could do some VR, some more VR shit, because my shit's like 4 years old. So if we get that, we're going to do some more VR stuff on stream. VR chat, just VR shenanigans. It's going to be ratchet for sure. All right, let's continue. All right, y'all. So let's take a look at this one. We got a new audit the audit video. They're one of the biggest channels on YouTube, to my knowledge, that does these police body camera kind of videos. But their twist is that they actually talk about the law side of it as it goes along here. So let's take a look at this video and make sure to follow them on YouTube, sub to them, audit the audit. This one says, Sergeant defends citizen from corrupt cops. Ooh, this could be juicy, y'all. Because one of my biggest complaints when we watch a lot of these PD body cam footage videos is there'll be an officer doing something incorrectly and their partner doesn't stop to correct them. They allow it to continue. That is completely part of the problem. If you don't stop to check your partner and be like, no, bro, you're doing it wrong, then you are complicit. You might as well have done the same thing that they're doing, because standing there by the side does nothing. All right, let's dive into it. Yeah, come over to Kick, y'all. Come over to Kick.
The Audit, where we sort out the who and what and the right and wrong of police interactions. This episode covers the right to privacy, witnessing a crime, and private property, and comes to us from the Bateau Size channel. Be sure to check out the description below and give them the credit that they deserve. In the original two-part series posted on December 31st, 2016, YouTuber and First Amendment auditor Philip Turner was filming a traffic stop just off of Interstate 35 in New Braunfels, Texas, when he was contacted by Deputy Cameron Shelley of the Comal County Sheriff's Office.
By the way, we these guys that do this kind of content, which are the First Amendment auditors, we've seen a couple of these videos. They got some cojones, they got some balls, because you set yourself up to have these kinds of interactions here. So you have to be really on your P's and Q's to know when you are within your own rights. And the minute you aren't, you just gave all these officers the fuel they need to take you down. And a lot of times, because these auditors push these limits, they end up having a target on their back from these officers. So, and my man's in Texas. That's one of the states, like, you don't want to play with the cops down there, because the laws are very much in their favor, and they will overly exercise their authority in some of those southern states. So let's take a look what happens.
What's that?
Can you go stand back over where you work for me, sir?
There's something wrong with being here?
Yes, sir, there is. I don't want you to be in direct line with that vehicle. I'd like for you to go back to where you were standing. You can continue filming all you'd like, but I don't want you right here.
Am I interfering?
Well, technically, now you're starting to pose into somebody else's private property with your videoing. Yes, sir. Hey, did they give you permission to film inside their truck?
I don't need permission out in public.
In somebody's vehicle?
I don't need permission out in public.
No, not to film us, you're correct. But to film inside somebody's vehicle, that's an extension of their house, and that is a private place. So you do need somebody's permission to film inside their vehicle.
But is that a crime?
One of the deputies informs Mr. Turner that he cannot film the inside of someone else's vehicle without...
Wait, if you got your car in public, the doors are open, to me, that just seems like it's fair game, right? But what I know, I'm not a lawyer.
Out their permission, even if that vehicle is in a public place. And as we've discussed many times on ATA, the First Amendment protects the right to film anyone and anything within plain view of the public eye, because
Hold up, let me drop this bomb. Let me drop that bomb. And throw on the lights. Yo, big shout out to Dana hitting that cash app for the love. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Let's continue.
Have no expectation of privacy in public. Although the deputy claims that the vehicle is an extension of the owner's home and a private place, the diminished expectation of privacy an individual has in an automobile is well established in court decisions. In the 1976 case of South Dakota versus Opperman, the U.S. Supreme Court concluded that, quote, the expectation of privacy with respect to one's automobile is significantly less than that relating to one's home or office. First, the Opperman decision pointed to the fact that, quote, automobiles, unlike homes, are subjected to pervasive and continuing governmental regulation and controls, including periodic inspection and licensing requirements. As an everyday occurrence, police stop and examine vehicles when license plates or inspection stickers have expired, or if other violations, such as exhaust fumes or excessive noise, are noted, or if headlights or other safety equipment are not in proper working order. The court also concluded that, quote, the expectation of privacy as to automobiles is further diminished by the obviously public nature of automobile travel, citing its plurality opinion in the 1974 case of Cardwell versus Lewis, which held that, quote, one has a lesser expectation of privacy in a motor vehicle because its function is transportation, and it seldom serves as one's residence or as the repository of personal effects. It travels public thoroughfares where both its occupants and its contents are in plain view.
That's basically what I was saying. If you're out in public, you got your doors open, it's like, it is what it is. It's not the same. It only applies when the cops want to go and search it. Then it's like, nah, you got to get a warrant and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know? D, thank you again. I really, really appreciate that love.
Therefore, the deputy's assertion that Mr. Turner cannot film inside a vehicle in a public place without the owner's permission does not align with Supreme Court precedent on the issue.
Do you have your information?
Here we go. Now they're gonna escalate this stuff, and this is what bugs me, y'all. Is we in the last couple of videos we watched this where these officers don't know the law. Like, you're sworn to uphold the law, and you don't even know what the law is, or you interpret it incorrectly. You know what I mean? And then this is how they abuse it, whether it's intentionally or unintentionally through ignorance. A lot of times we're gonna see it right here. Now they want to spin it around, and now they're going to hit him with, we need your license. What's he going to say? No, you don't need my license. This is going to turn all kinds of crazy.
Driver's license?
What's that?
Do you have your driver's license or name, date of birth?
For what?
Because now you're a witness to this crime that we're doing.
What crime is that?
The crime that we got these people in the back of these cars for.
I don't know what crime they committed.
You don't have to know. Okay, they broke the law. They're in possession of narcotics. That's why they're in the back of our cars. So, do you have your name and date of birth?
No.
Wait, so his angle is that we're gonna try and get your info and say that you're a witness? How do you just volunteer and say now you're a witness? Surprise, mother. You know what I'm saying? Raking with the gifted sub over to D. Thank you, Raking.
No. Or a driver's license?
No.
So you're gonna refuse to be listed as a witness since you sat here and videotaped the entire scene?
If you need a copy of the video, I can give you a copy of the video.
Well, yeah, but we're also gonna need to identify you in our report that you were here videoing, so when we come to get a copy of that video, we can get that.
All right, let me talk to your supervisor.
He said that he won't want to give us his name or date of birth until he talks to our supervisor. So.
And you're probably gonna end up going to jail because right now you're witnessing a crime.
The deputies request that Mr. Turner...
What? Yo, you could go to jail for witnessing a crime? This man deserves to have that badge snatched off of his chest for the dumb thing that just came out of his mouth. And you know what's even crazier is if I'm the cop and I run into one of these auditor people that are on the streets, they tend to be pretty well versed in their rights. If you're not that sharp of a tool in the shed, kind of a saying, right, on the law, why would you purposely just try and go and have a mental gymnastics with them on the law? And say some dumb, ridiculous thing like what he just said. That's crazy to me. We just watched the video. By the way, y'all, if you're on TikTok, Instagram, all that, if you go to YouTube, djmoondawglive, you can watch all the streams, replays, and the stream highlights where we take out these sections and I put them up individually so you can watch that. Two or three videos ago, we watched this law student 1v2 these cops, like through the law. Like he didn't like fight them like for real, but he was like mental gymnastics, quoting the law. He was like outsmarting them, bro. It was like chef's kiss, amazing. Here we are again with another video of cops that don't know their head from their ass when it comes to the law. Jesus Christ, this is so triggering. That's actually true, is interfering with an investigation. But here's the thing. He's not. They're trying to spin it into that, bro. They are purposely doing this because he's not doing what they want him to. So now it becomes an ego thing. This is what's problematic. Is there a real need to have him move over? Fuck no, there's not, bro. But the cop wanted to tell him to move. He's like, no, I don't need to, public space, which he's right. But because now he's pushing back, now the cops want to get all ego, beat on their chest, and now they're gonna pay for it. It's gonna backfire.
Provide his driver's license or his name and date of birth, and when he refuses, they inform him that he could be arrested for failing to identify himself because he was a witness to a crime. Under Section 38.02 of the Texas Penal Code, an individual can be charged with the crime of failure to identify for intentionally giving a false or fictitious name, residence address, or date of birth to a peace officer who has good cause to believe the individual is a witness to a criminal offense.
Here's the thing. Look, this is why I love Audit to Audit, because he actually brings in the penal codes and breaks it down. Nothing what was said right there, and I don't know who said it in IG chat, and someone came over from IG to kick. Appreciate that, brother. I don't text. I think the Toxie, welcome. Here's the thing. He didn't give any false information because he refused outright to provide information. So then that's the penal code out the door. And then the second highlighted section says, good cause to believe is a witness to a criminal offense. Bro, in what courtroom would anyone, a judge, a jury, or otherwise, sit there, or even the prosecutor, look at this and be like, bro, he witnessed you after you have already detained and put the people in the back. That constitutes witnessing a crime? That's not the same as if I actually watched them do the drug deal and then the cops swooped in, detain them all, and then you actually witnessed it so you can corroborate the police, It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. It's abusive, bro.
Therefore,
they're abusing the law.
Could not be arrested under this statute for merely refusing to provide this information altogether. However, some states do criminalize a witness's refusal to give personal information when requested by a police officer. For example, Section 2921.29 of the Ohio Revised Code makes it a fourth-degree misdemeanor for an individual who is in a public place to refuse to disclose their name, address, or date of birth when requested by a law enforcement officer who reasonably suspects the individual witnessed certain types of felonies. However, the statute clarifies that, now quoting, nothing in this section requires a person to answer any questions beyond that person's name, address, or date of birth. Nothing in this section authorizes a law enforcement officer to arrest a person for not providing any information beyond that person's name, address, or date of birth, or for refusing to describe the offense observed. Because of the constitutional right to remain silent, individuals are generally not required to assist police officers in conducting investigations, and witnesses are not required to submit to questioning unless lawfully subpoenaed. However, witnesses who possess significant information necessary to resolve a criminal prosecution, who are referred to as material witnesses, can be arrested or otherwise detained in order to secure their testimony.
But here's the thing. Nothing about what he witnessed there was going to be material witness. You know what I'm saying?
1953 case of Stein versus New York, the Supreme Court concluded that, quote, interrogation of those who know something about the facts is the chief means to solution of crime. The duty to disclose knowledge of crime rests upon all citizens. It is so vital that one known to be innocent may be detained in the absence of bail as a material witness. Many states, including Texas, only allow witnesses to be arrested if they fail to appear after receiving a subpoena to testify in a criminal case.
Right.
However, under federal law, witnesses can be arrested even if they do not violate a subpoena. Section 3144 of Title 18 of the U.S. Code states that, quote, if it appears from an affidavit filed by a party that the testimony of a person is material in a criminal proceeding, and if it is shown that it may become impracticable to secure the presence of the person by subpoena, a judicial officer may order the arrest of the person. The statute also requires that witnesses are given the same type of bail hearing given to criminal defendants to determine whether they should be released on bail, or held in jail before the trial. According to Bureau of Justice statistics, 5,594 material witnesses were arrested in 2016, which constituted 3.7% of total federal arrests for the year. It is highly unlikely that Mr. Turner would be considered a material witness by a court, but it would still be possible for the officers to arrest Mr. Turner in good faith, depending on the jurisdictional relationships between the department, the state of Texas, and the federal government.
Well, I asked
talk to a supervisor. He's here, so why can't I speak with him?
Because you're refusing to give your information, you'll be going to jail for failure to identify as you're a witness to a crime.
So I need to give you my ID to speak to your supervisor? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Okay, I need to speak to your supervisor.
Why do you need to speak to the supervisor?
Because I requested to speak to him.
What warrants that?
Because I requested to speak to him, and he's here.
Okay. So what's your point?
He's here. I need to speak with him.
You've got no part of the scene, right? But you want to speak to our supervisor.
You can speak to him.
Okay.
Yeah, but you'll be in handcuffs and you'll be at the jail.
See, you see, intimidate, bro. This is the most intimidating. They're trying to intimidate him, bro. They're trying to intimidate him. It's the ego. My man's ego is gonna make him take an L.
What you want to do?
I need to speak to your supervisor.
Is that what you want to do?
I need to speak to your supervisor.
What aren't you understanding? You put yourself in this situation right here. You see that? You're on private property.
Private
right now.
or public?
You're on private property right now.
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
Do you have permission to be here?
Did the owner trespass me?
Well, this guy...
He doesn't want you here.
This guy actually did come over and tell us he wanted you to leave.
The deputies informed Mr. Turner, who was standing just outside a fence surrounding the entrance to a Camping World RV sales lot, that he is filming on private property and that the owner would like him to leave.
Where's the
Although
owner?
The First Amendment protects the right to free speech in public places, including filming police.
Wait, did they just have the owner on speed dial and be like, yeah, the owner don't want you here? The owner of Camping World? Like, did I miss something here? No, they just be making stuff up, man. What the?
Actions.
What?
It does not require private property owners to accommodate speech by others. The First Amendment states that Congress shall make no law infringing upon the freedoms of speech. And although the Supreme Court determined in the 1925 case of Gitlow versus New York that First Amendment freedom of speech is also protected by the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment from state government restrictions, the courts have repeatedly determined that it is impossible for a purely private party to violate the First Amendment. Therefore, the First Amendment only protects against government restrictions on speech. This concept, which is referred to as the state action doctrine, means that private citizens do not have public constitutional obligations, and that the property owner was not required by the First Amendment to allow Mr. Turner to film on his property. However, Mr. Turner did not violate Texas law by filming the interaction. Section 30.05 of the Texas Penal Code states that an individual commits the offense of criminal trespass if the individual enters or remains on or in property of another without effective consent, and either had noticed that the entry was forbidden or received notice to depart but failed to do so. The statute defines notice as oral or written communication by the owner or someone with apparent authority to act for the owner, fencing or other enclosure obviously designed to exclude intruders, a sign or signs posted on the property or at the entrance to the building indicating that entry is forbidden, the placement of identifying purple paint marks on trees or posts on the property, or the visible presence on the property of a crop grown for human consumption. But because Mr. Turner was filming outside of the fence, and there were no signs indicating that he could not stand there, he did not have notice that entry was forbidden when he began to film.
There's here, that's a good point there. And he's also, it's a goddamn store. So the cop's gonna be like, he didn't want you here. What owner? I just want to know that part. Because I think they just making whatever up.
And there were no signs indicating that he could not stand there. He did not have notice that entry was forbidden when he began to film. And until the deputies told Mr. Turner that the owner wanted him to leave,
Isaac,
he
thank
had
you for the
not
gift,
received notice to depart. It is highly unlikely that Mr. Turner could be legitimately arrested for criminal trespass under these circumstances. After the deputies informed Mr. Turner that the owner of the property has requested that he leave, the deputies then retrieved the Camping World manager to deliver the message in person. After awkwardly telling Mr. Turner to leave, the Camping World manager steps back while Mr. Turner and the sergeant have a discussion.
So what's up?
All right, so I can get your business card.
Yeah.
But this is what I do. I film what public officials do on public property. I'm a journalist. I gather content for stories.
That's good.
But this officer here was telling me that I had to move back over there. I couldn't stand over there. And I was asking him why. He told me that I wasn't allowed to film inside the vehicle here. But
I mean, that's their privacy too. We got to get their consent to go in, so what makes it any different for you?
Well, that's to go in.
Yeah.
But I'm not going in. I'm just observing. That's kind of like equivalent to this is his property, but I can't film it because it's on his property. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, and it's not against the law.
Okay.
So he needs to get educated on that because that's clearly not the case. Okay. Now, Am I currently being detained here, or am I free to go?
You're free to go, man. I'm here. I came all the way from Canyon Lake to talk to you.
We need to identify him now.
Okay. You need to identify me?
Yes, sir, I do.
For?
Because you're a witness to a crime and you sat here and recorded the whole crime.
I don't know what crime was committed.
I told you.
I didn't see y'all
and then
pulling
you said that you still wouldn't identify yourself until you spoke to our sergeant. Now you spoke to the sergeant, so I need to get your name and date of birth so I can give you a copy.
Ego. This is all ego, bro. All ego.
The vehicle, I can give you a copy of the video.
I don't need a copy of the vehicle.
I can give you a business card.
I need your identifying information so I can list you in the report as a witness.
Yeah, you're a witness.
Because right now you're failing to ID as a witness to a crime.
What crime?
Hey, what's your first name, man?
I'll give you my first name. It's Philip.
Philip.
Yes, I'll give you that.
Best case scenario, that female and that male says that we did something against the law. 8 cops against one person, right? So you know who I would want? I would want the guy who's not even involved in this to be my witness. So that's what we're trying to explain to you.
So they need me as a witness?
You're part of any type of information that anybody that comes. We're gonna have to ID him because he's in our cameras now.
See, and I already got his business card. He already identified himself.
So he gave his name and date of birth and all that stuff?
Yes, I've got it all right
I said
here.
I can go get a business card too. I said that.
Well, that's fine, but here's the thing. You can't leave until we identify you.
Like I said, I already told you. I'm a journalist. I gather content for stories. That's
fine.
it.
We had no problem with that, man. We just don't like the space.
And that's what I told you earlier. I didn't have a problem with your video.
Now, Sarge, am I free to go or am I being detained?
Until you give your name and date.
Initially, the sergeant attempts to justify the actions of his deputies.
He was trying to back
Mr.
his
Turner
boys
was
up.
not given the opportunity to engage with the sergeant because their conversation was being interrupted by phone calls. In between each call, the deputies would try to convince Mr. Turner to identify himself. But eventually, the sergeant hung up the phone long enough to have a conversation with Mr. Turner.
I'm not up in your face. If I were up in your face, then you would know.
You need anything from him? You good?
I'm good.
Do you want to leave the business? Okay. Can you try and identify for us?
Yeah. Let's go here. You're not doing anything wrong, and but here's the deal. They got a point there. I mean, you're worst case scenario is that you're.
Wait, did you see how long he looked at the camera? He's like, "Hey, yo, watch this back. Let me run it back in slow motion. Yo, peep this out real quick." He thought, look how he pauses and looks at the camera. In that flash that he's looking, he's thinking to himself, do I want to be on the wrong side of this and be viral? Watch this. All right, we slow it down. All right, hold up.
They got a point there.
Okay.
I mean, you're.
Look right here. And he took the breath. At least he's smart about it. You know what I'm saying? At least he's smart about it. He took that deep sigh. Exactly. I don't need this shit today. I'm only 5 years from retirement. You know what I mean? Too funny. Too funny.
The scenario is that your camera would be a part of evidence, but we're not going to go there because I have a camera. I have plenty of cameras going, so I don't need your camera. Now, if something were to happen to where, man, we get into a shooting or something or a fight and somebody gets hurt, then you know what? I'm taking your camera because that's so you got to be careful with that in the future. Okay, when you're doing this, because
on that one, I'll tell you, there was a shooting on 6th Street that happened not too long ago, and I helped aided them catching the shooter.
And I have no problem with that. No. But that's what's called evidence. It's not that I want your camera because I want you to stop doing this. It's just that, man, you would be surprised how many angles we need nowadays.
I understand that.
After speaking with Mr. Turner, the sergeant realized that he was not a threat and was within his rights to film the traffic stop. The sergeant allowed Mr. Turner to go free without identifying himself, but Mr. Turner offered to exchange business cards, and the sergeant obliged. In a video posted 4 days later, Mr. Turner visited the Comal County Sheriff's Office to file a formal complaint against the officers and file a public records request for the body camera footage. Although the clerk working at the front desk was rude, the officers were relatively cordial while Mr. Turner filled out the necessary paperwork and the complaint was submitted without issue. It is unclear whether Mr. Turner sued the department or the deputies, but I suspect that filing a formal complaint was as far as he intended to go. Overall, the Comal County Sheriff's deputies get an F for displaying a fundamental misunderstanding of the First Amendment, misrepresenting the authority of Code 38.02, and maintaining a hostile and condescending demeanor throughout the interaction. Invoking the authority of Code 38.02 in an attempt to force...
Look, we know what it is. These guys got overzealous and wanted to flex, you know what I'm saying, how they can, their position without fully understanding it. And we see this often, it's scarily often in these videos where Cops don't know the laws like they need to know them. And granted, they're not lawyers. Lawyers are expected to know the law. But goddamn, as an officer, you're supposed to know these laws as well, to be honest with you, because you have to enforce them. And you have to enforce them properly. So there's that angle of it. And when you couple the ignorance of not knowing the laws for which they are sworn to uphold, when you couple that with these egos, because a citizen says, no, I'm within my rights, then they get butthurt. And then they start nitpicking for any little thing to justify them detaining you or demanding you identify yourself so they can run your name and all this stuff. That's the scary part about it. HMZ, what's up, bro? You know what I mean? He took that side like, I'm about to say some illegal shit on camera. Nah. He just looked like he didn't want to deal with it, bro. And he's smart. That sergeant was smart. He's like, yo, let me just break it down to my man and just call it a day. Anyway. All right, where we at with it? Let's see here. I think that's all the videos I wanted to go through for today. I still got to go to the gym. We got back day today at the gym. And let me just double check, see something else didn't pop up that I wanted to take a look at. And let me see here. I'm tired of talking about Will Smith, y'all. They just keep making him look bad and worse and worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? Makes you wonder if they are dirty cops and wanted the camera gone so there was proof in them doing something wrong. Never know. I think it's just more likely that they were just trying to flex their power because they didn't like the guy challenging them or resisting them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Bro, I've been going to the gym at like 1 and 2 in the morning. It's been the best thing ever. You go in, there's no one on the way. I can get in and do everything I want to do without having to like drag it all out. You know what I mean? So there's that part. Also, my sleep schedule's is so fucked up right now. I have been going to bed at like 6 in the morning, y'all. It's been throwing me off. That's why my streams have been late this week, because I've been so thrown off with my shit. That 1 a.m. workout hit different. It does. Yo, because here's the thing. When I go in the morning, workout be like an hour and a half. I go at night when no one's there, bro, 45 minutes, and I do all the exercises I need to do. Usually it's about three for whatever muscle group. You know what I'm saying? That I'm focusing on for that day or whatever. So because I'm not having to wait for things to free up, bro, it's like boom, 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 I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Duh, because you're at the gym at 1 a.m. Yeah, I mean, I like it like that. Plus, there's the other thing. It feels good not to be thirst trapped at the gym. You know what I'm talking about. In the morning, some of these ladies be in there, bro. I can see every dimple in their ass. I told y'all the story recently, right? Where I was on what machine was I on? I was on, I think it was shoulder day. It was a shoulder or chest day. I was on a press machine. Yo, it was incline presses. Because the benches were all used, so I had to get onto the press machine. So I'm on the press machine, and this chick comes up 3.5 feet in front of me. Mind you, got all this other space everywhere else. She sets up right in front of me because there was a machine. There was one of the leg press machines just doing lower body, but she sets up 3 feet in front of me, and she had like a mean shape to her too, right? Hips and ass just came out. Tightest goddamn yoga pants. Y'all be doing that Lululemon shit in front. Man, it's terrible. Now, mind you, I don't get swayed by this shit. Like, you know, I can see a pretty woman and I'm not like gawking. I don't break my neck. It's like, I look, all right, whatever, keep it moving. I'm not like thirsty and then, right? But she set up right in front of me just as I started my reps, right? So now she starts bending over doing stretches. And I'm like, what? Now, I noticed she comes in front of me, so now I just look up. I'm like, I'm not to get caught. Someone's not about to catch me on 4K and send that shit to Joey Swole talking about, look, you're looking at me. So I'm like, hey, yo, real talk. I'm like this, looking up in the sky. So now I'm pushing, and I get to my last couple of reps. Things with 15 reps. I get to the last 3, and last 3 is when it really burns. I'm like, ugh. I get that last one off. I blow out. I look down. She just happened to be bent over, and again, she's like 3.5 feet away from me, right? Bro, she bent over, and all that goddamn punani meat. You could just see it all through the. I didn't purposely mean to do it. I just looked forward because I looked down. And this is right there. Eye level. The fatness. I was like, oh, God damn it. And I'm like, I know she knows I'm behind her. I know she knows I'm behind her. We must stay focused, bro. When I tell you that was the epitome of we must stay focused, bro, I just sat there and then I got up and I turned my back towards her. So I was waiting, in between reps. I'm like, I can't even face the direction she's in. Let me turn back, back and look away while I take 30 seconds to rest and then go back from another set. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Then I go back to do my last couple of sets and she's right up in there just bending over. She was doing Romanian deadlifts, and then she would go to the machine. But every time she'd do the Romanian deadlifts, again, she would step back and she'd be like 3.5 feet in front of me. And then, and then one of those big, those big swole gym rat guys, the ones that like live in the gym that are just I don't say juiced up, but like just all swole and all that, just big body, you know what I'm talking about. That guy was over on the right side. He was hawking on her the whole time. So he ends up coming over there and like, I'm on to y'all gym rat finesse. The gym rat finesse, I peep how they do it, right? He went up to Shorty, because I was still on my last set. He went up to Shorty and she was she was doing her RDLs in front of me. So he swoops in and he's like, oh, so, I think your form is not correct. You need to do it. So his whole play was to help give her insight on like the proper form. He was critiquing her like, hey, yeah, I was watching you. Cause I'm ear hustling at this point, right? So he hits her with this is how you should do it. He demonstrates it and then she goes and he's like, yeah, that's good form. And then after that, he started jabbing about some other stuff. So what's your name? And I was like, oh, like that's how y'all be doing it in the gym, bro. That's how y'all be doing it. You know what I mean? Big finesse. So I don't know. They talked for a while. I kept it moving. I went out to do the next machine or whatever else. But I shared that story with you. I shared it a couple of weeks ago. I shared that story with you just because of the fact that it's nice to go in there and just do what I need to do and just get out. You know what I mean? They do it on purpose. I don't know. Either way, it'd be wild though at how tight some of those pants be. It's crazy. It's not like I don't even just see the print. I see the whole shape of everything. You know what I'm saying? I could tell if it's meaty or if it's a little one. I could, like it's so tight. You see it. It's crazy. You know what I mean? My sleep is messed up too. It's 4 a.m. over here. Yo, rip HMZ. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. MoonDawg, where can we get the merch? Yo, I don't currently have any merch. It's something I've been getting asked about. I need to look into it. The merch I've done before have always been some type of headgear, snapbacks or beanies. I'm just a big hat, beanie person and stuff. So I kind of kept it with stuff that I like to wear or have. So if I do it again, it'll probably be something like that. You know what I'm saying? Your form is off. You have to be down and bounce on this D. You can see if she got a wizard sleeve. What's a wizard sleeve? What's a wizard sleeve? What's up, pimp? It is on purpose. So you think it was on purpose that she set up in front of me? When I go to the gym, look at, I wear hoodies and, well, I do wear gray sweats, by the way. I do wear gray sweats, but I look like, I mean, I go to the gym. I don't really care how I look. I probably look like a scrub because I'm going to the gym. I'm not there to look any type of way other than I'm getting in there to work out and stay focused. So I really don't care. So I would never think that any woman's attempting to make a pass at the gym when I'm looking all fucking rough. You know what I mean? Do it in an iPhone case. That's a good thing. way back in the day, I was gonna do I was gonna have custom condoms done. This is like years ago, like, but that would have been a funny idea to do that. You think so? I don't think so. I don't think she even, I think she was just oblivious to the fact that I was there. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what's a wizard sleeve, bro? So, y'all know what that is? I don't know what it is. Gray sweats. She was probably looking for the print. I ain't gonna lie. There are certain exercises that I do that I know that my print's showing like in full effect. Maybe I'm a little thirst trapping too, because I don't like wearing underwear. 90% of the time I'm not wearing underwear. If I'm wearing sweats or shorts, I'm free balling. Only time I wear drawers is when I'm wearing jeans, because I don't want the zipper and the, guys know you don't want that rubbing on your shit. But any other time, so I go to the gym, yeah, if I do if I do anything standing up, like presses or whatever the stuff, because your hips are flared up and everything, I know that motherfucker's out there. They said uncircumcised is a wizard sleeve. Wait, what? Oh, it's like when a woman has extra lips hanging out. Oh, you talking about like a roast beef? She got a roast beef joint? Listen, we don't pussy shame around here. We enjoy them all. Some got a little extra meat. Some got the little, I call them the little cute little. It sounds wrong saying this. Hey, we need to go to Kick. In fact, I'm killing all the streams everywhere else. I'm killing the streams. I'm gonna uncap the night on Kick, y'all. For the rest of this fuckery I'm about to say. You can see it above me, kick.com djmoondawglive. If you miss any of the stream, the highlights will be up tomorrow on YouTube, youtube.com djmoondawglive. So sub, follow, fuck with me. I hope to have some more funny shit up for you guys by Wednesday. I gotta sit down and gather them and record them all and edit them. Well, I got an editor now, but I have him do it. But yeah, that being said, thank y'all for joining me on IG and on TikTok. If I don't see you guys over on Kick, it's all good. Much love. I'll see you guys on the next live on Wednesday. And I'm outie. Those of y'all here with me, stay right here. Let me just finish all these streams over here and finish.